Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with another Why Run a Podcast Live and Up on panel. This Friday, we got Just Rap.
Boo.
Is
Boo
it really
extra
boo,
hard
though?
today.
No, why
Yes,
is that? Why? What did
because
you
it's
do?
Friday, they ain't got no job, and they got shit to do. But they hate. It's all good.
I wonder who you're talking about.
All of them.
Hmm.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, you know who you is.
What? Who?
I don't know, but they know. Okay, if you're getting offended right now by what we're saying, chances are we're talking about you. And
Yeah.
you know that we're talking about you. And you know that you're the guilty one. Just saying.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
I'm
How you
good.
doing?
I'm good.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, you know what's going on, but I'm trying to keep in good spirits to make that shit go away.
Yeah,
But I'm good.
that's good.
Yeah.
I just got done snacking on not so healthy stuff, but it was delicious.
Yeah, and
And the
I'm
worst part
asking
is,
him. No,
wait,
what?
the worst part is I was doing it as I was listening to last night's health show and shit. I'm like, man, I'm a whole ass hypocrite right now. No,
No,
actually, it's pretty healthy. Or
it's
not
healthy.
healthy,
I
but
don't
it's
even know what it is.
fiddle faddle.
Yeah, fiddle
It's a little
faddle. Were we
fiddle
fiddling and
faddle is.
faddling last night in the bed?
Yes, that's why you have a headache now.
Oh, you hush. Don't give it all away.
Listen, it's butter toffee popcorn with peanuts.
And you sent it to me, right? Because I'm about to open it.
Yes.
Because I was like, what
Yep.
the fuck is a fiddle faddle?
Yes.
All right, let me check it out. Let me check it out. Oh my
I
gosh.
sent it.
Oh, it's a thing.
It's a thing? You thought I was making it up?
Well, yeah, they look like clusters.
Yeah, it's like what the hell is it
Popcorn with
called?
wait, butter toffee, popcorn with peanuts.
Peanuts. Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck
It's
is a fiddle
delicious.
faddle?
Yeah, they have them
Oh,
at
okay.
I went to Dollar Tree today and they had them there, so I was like, "Yep, I'm taking them."
Oh my
Also got a
gosh.
bunch. I don't remember how many, maybe like 5 or 6 bags of pork rinds,
Oh
because you
shit.
know how they have them there. I like the
Yeah,
ones
they're
that they
not
have there,
really
so I'm
like
like,
full size bags, huh? Like they're kind of like medium sized
I think
bags
they're like eight
full of
ounces or
air.
something like that. No, no, no.
No? Okay.
These are not full of air, but the other ones are. Most things from the stores are half full of air,
Mm.
but these are good. You could kind of see that you can choose the bag too, like you can see through it, so you can see that it has more, and they're not all like crumbs at the bottom. So you're like, yes, I like this.
Yeah, a
But
bunch
yes,
of
that's
salt
what.
and the seasonings, especially if you get the one that's barbecue.
Yeah,
Yeah, all that sits at the bottom. I wouldn't
Yup.
know that much because I'm not a snacker. I don't like to just eat potato chips. I gotta have like a fucking sandwich and a pickle with potato chips. I can't just really eat it by itself. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a snacker. Y'all can keep that.
Yes, I will take all the snacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a snacks boy.
Mhm. Yes, yes, I am.
Yes, I love my snacks boy.
Oh,
How are you, baby, after your clusters?
I'm good.
That's good.
My mouth is a little raw. That's what she said. But
All right.
yeah, it's a little hard, but it's okay. It
Mm-hmm.
was worth it. I'm editing. Sorry, I'm editing a highlight. I
Oh,
wanted
you
to add
are?
one more. Yes. Oh
Yo, you
shit! What did I
guys,
do?
check us out on all our endeavors like Twitter and Instagram and TikTok because, yeah, we post highlights and on our social media. So check them out. You know, they're highlights of little funnies and uglies and fatties.
Fatties,
Holy
uglies. You
shit.
know.
That you know what? He hits me with a screenshot just a few minutes ago and he was like, "Look at what else Instagram is not letting us post." And I couldn't believe it. He even put like little stars in between like in between each letter and it was still flagged. So apparently now, one, you can't say uglies, and the second word you can't say on Instagram is fatties.
Fatty. You know.
Ugh. I mean,
Boo.
oh my god. Again, we were called these things as kids. And I think that's why, like, I mean, obviously we can take a little bit of shit talking, like we don't really take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
Mhm.
man, you're only stating the obvious, and you're stating shit that we know or that I know about myself, and it shouldn't really hurt. Like, I mean, that's just me though. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just think that people from back in the day, like, we could take that shit, but now it's
Yeah.
like everybody's fucking flimsy at their
Guilty.
fucking in their feelings. But
Flimsy feelings.
flimsy feelings, yes. And can I add something too? And I'm probably gonna talk about this on Audie's art struggles. Let me go ahead and so yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out already, check out my other podcast, art podcast. It's called Audie's Art Struggles. But I wanted okay, I discovered this guy. I don't remember his handle. Um I'll probably put it in the description, but I love this guy. This guy, okay, I haven't seen his art, but I have seen his videos where he's criticizing other people's I'm going to do the air quotes, other people's art. And
Mm.
he's like, this is not art. And he actually goes into like definitions of like real artists. Like, I'm talking like Picasso, kind of like way back in the day artists, where they actually talk and say and quote and written books and passages about what real art is and what art should be. And this guy is like, he's like, oh my god, remember how we were talking about like fast art, almost like fast fashion, where
Yeah.
people are just splashing art on a canvas and they're fucking selling it for like 20 grand, and they're actually fucking selling, they're being bought by stupid asses that clearly know nothing about art if they're fucking throwing $20,000 on splash paint on a canvas. But he's like, that's not art. And like, there are organizations, I think I talked about that with you. I didn't really say it on a podcast, not this one or the art struggles, but I attended a virtual art meeting the other night, and they were talking about how there are billions of dollars that are supporting the arts. And one of these things that the guy was saying in his video was that the artist that I'm not even gonna call him an artist, but this guy, he was taking a fucking red pastel or red crayon, and he was walking up and down the stairs, just marking the wall, going up, and it just looks like a fucking child's done it, like, over and over and over again. And the guy was like, it is so crazy how grants are given to these people that are clearly not artists. Like, money is being wasted, and here this guy is just running up and down the staircase, and just marking the wall. And I think it's on a piece of not a piece of paper, but just like a large roll of paper, just going up and down, just marking the wall, a straight line, up and down. And it's like, are you fucking serious? So people's donations to get new artists, and they're giving them like free, I don't want to say free, but they're giving them room and board. They're supplying them with money to get their art supplies. And you know what I'm saying? Like, all this money's given to these people that are just doing things that are not artistic. And oh my god, the latest one that I seen this morning was there was a woman in a showcase, in a glass showcase, taking a nap, and people were just watching like idiots in the middle of a fucking museum, in an art gallery. This bitch is napping. It's not a mannequin. It's a real person taking a nap inside a fucking glass display case. And another thing, this is the last one, but
Mhm.
this guy, he was like, this is, it's disgusting. It's a hazard, right? But this supposed artist, we'll just call him modern stupid ass, brought in, I think it's a sheet or a blanket, hung it on the wall, and they put like a fucking acrylic, case in front of it. And it was supposed to show what mold looks like. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's hazard. That's dangerous. It's mold. It's mold. It's mold. That should be in the fucking landfill. But this blanket is all spread out on this wall behind the glass. And it's like, how is that art? It's garbage. It's disgusting. So I'm gonna be talking about that. You guys check out Adi's art struggles, but it's just it's so stupid. And like, there's a lot of people in the comments going in after this guy and being like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean, and it's just like, oh, and the one with the dude going up and down the stairs with the crayon, his sister fucking reached out to this guy. It was like, you're picking on my brother and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my god. And she was like, you haven't even seen all the other works that he's done. He's really talented and blah blah blah. And the guy was like, I've seen his art. Yes, he's very good. I'm critiquing this particular thing that he's doing. And he was like, you're a good sister. It's just crazy how these people are defending, like, clearly they know nothing about art. And this guy, he just made like a reel, and he was like, you know what, like, this right here, like, this is what Picasso said. This is what this other artist back in the 1800s has said about art. And yeah, I think art is totally like, nobody knows what it should look like. You do something and it's like, oh my god, like, that's so fucking brilliant. And it's just like, no, that what that actually shows is that this person should probably be in a mental institution. I'm just saying. So Okay, I just wanted to say that. Moving on.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
Someone was displaying, someone taking a nap, and that's supposed to be art.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I wonder if I can pull that shit up right now. But
people are getting paid for this shit. That's the worst part.
right, they're getting fucking grants for this shit. Man, I was beside myself. I was like, what? Like, okay, I would love to get a grant. I would love to get a grant. I never gotten a grant before. I would love to get one because that would be such a huge honor that people believe in me and in my works to actually present me with one. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
would totally get like such useful things out of it and I could create some amazing things. But you just have this stupid ass that's just going up and down a staircase, just with a fucking red crayon and a large roll of paper and just going viral and people being like, oh my God, that's so amazing. That is so creative. And people are like, you know what? Like, my child does that and I get fucking pissed. Or like, oh, I done this when I was a child and man, my ass got whooped, and now it's like accepted. Like a whole bunch of other stupid shit that it's getting accepted now.
Yeah,
It is ridiculous. What the fuck? If
yes,
you're an
it is.
art critic or if you're belonging to any organization, check out AudreyalKoinva.com. Check out my works. And yes, I would love a grant. Yes, I would not let you down.
Well,
But yeah, it's wild. It's fucking wild. Ugh, it's maddening.
I agree.
Hmm.
Is it making your head hurt more or making you feel better?
I actually feel better.
See, I knew it. You got tension headache. You need to get mad. Yeah.
You hear my hissing?
Yes, you
My
need to
little
get mad.
raccoon hiss. Yes,
I'm
babe.
playing with my noodle.
Is that right?
Mhm. It's all wobbly. It's all flimsy. It's just noodling.
You're noodling around.
Mhm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Having fun with my noodle.
I
I
actually
didn't even
love
take the
that.
price tag off.
Like,
What?
what the fuck are you talking about? Them,
Oh,
not
I
me.
thought
I
you were
already
gonna say
know.
you love my noodle.
I do love your noodle.
I left it at your house.
Yeah, that way I get to play with it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? We need to put some more context. Tell them what the hell you're playing with, baby.
Do we? Do we though? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, I follow these pages that show us how to do like stretches and stuff, depending on like what you're suffering from. But um, this one guy was talking about, you roll up what is it called? A towel, a bath towel, and you put it behind your knee for knee pain, and you crack you pop your knee, pretty much. So I was thinking like, man, I'm not gonna put a towel back there. It's all like it comes apart and stuff like that. It doesn't work out that same way for me. So I thought maybe if I go to the dollar store and I grab one of those pool noodles, it'll it'll work. So when I was in Arizona, I did that. I went and I grabbed the noodle, and then oh man, I ended up cutting it in half, didn't I? Okay, well, whatever. Oh yeah, 'cause it was hitting you when we were in bed. Never mind. So it was a good thing that I couldn't. But yes, I was playing with my noodle in bed, and it was hitting. It was hitting Audie, and I was like, damn, I gotta cut it. But anyways, um, it does work. Like you put it behind your knee, and then you just kind of pop your knee with it, and it feels good. But
Ouch.
I did, I did find another way. Remember that one loop? I don't know what it's called though. It's like for decorations. It's for a wreath, I think.
Yeah, a
You're
wreath.
supposed to like
Mm-hmm.
decorate it or whatever, but they didn't have one over here, so I ended up getting a noodle. But yes, it's a lime green one or neon green, whatever. And it's just sitting there. So I was like, let me play with my noodle real quick.
Mm.
So that's what we're talking about.
You're so
It's pretty big.
nasty.
No, no more nasty for you.
You was nasty.
No more.
Mm-hmm.
No, babe. No more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
uh,
The the Dollar Tree over at your place, or
mm-hmm.
the one that we went to, they have this what is it called? Lemon Dawn dish soap.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. I like it. It cuts through the grease better. But they didn't have it at this one. This one was pretty bare. They didn't have a lot of things.
It
I
was
was kind of
bare.
disappointed. Yeah, it wasn't stocked up or anything.
Yeah.
Especially the cleaning supplies, the cleaning products. But I
Mm-hmm.
did find that one cinnamon apple room spray that I liked. Thank goodness.
Synonym.
I got two of them. I was able to find that though, so that was good.
Nice.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything from the dollar? Oh yeah, you love your pickles.
Yes.
You know what? I don't think they have pickles here either. That's
What?
yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, no, 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 no.
We definitely have
I
to get
have
a
to
pickle
have,
someone.
yes, I have to have pickles. It's a
Oh, but
must.
you got yours with the online order that you made, no?
That
Or
what?
you still had some? Did you get some when you made your order?
Yeah, I got me some pickles.
Okay.
But yeah, I never pay attention to price. Yeah, that's just the kind of shopper I am.
Baller.
I don't pay attention to price. If
That's
I
some
want it, I'm
baller
gonna
shit.
buy it. Say what?
I said that's some baller shit.
Is it?
Big balling.
Mm.
Get your money. Yeah. Like I don't care about the price
Yeah.
tag. Give it to me.
Mhm.
Put it in my cart.
Mhm. But yeah, I was like,
No,
damn, like I
paying
pay
attention.
two, almost $3, sometimes $3 to $4 on a jar of pickles, and I'm just like, yeah, that was kind of dumb. I need to go. I need to go to the Dollar Tree and get me like buy out all the fucking pickles. I could
Yeah.
get like two more pickles extra for that same price.
Well, we went to one and we picked up some spears from the dollar store, and I was like, I just want to try them. I want to see if they're good, and they were good.
Mm-hmm.
And I
And I
was
ate
like,
them all.
okay, cool. Like, I had some of those, but then I think we ordered some. I think they were the plastic ones,
Mm-hmm.
and those were spears as well. But it seemed like you didn't get as many as you did from the other one. Bless me. Ooh, you scared
What?
it away.
What?
You scared it away.
I did?
The sneeze.
Huh?
You scared the sneeze away.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so then we decided we were gonna make an order anyway. So we bought the big jar of pickles. I think it was the whole pickles, right? Was it whole or were they spears?
They were no, they were sandwich sliced, so they were very flat. They weren't spears.
The ones from the big one that we bought.
Yeah,
The
those
one
are
that was just
spears. Those are spears.
what?
Yeah.
I thought they were whole. But anyways,
No.
we
Can
got
you hold
those
on, baby?
thinking, yeah,
Okay.
we got those thinking that it was gonna be more because she was on the pickle kick, and so we were like, okay, let's just get the big jar and then we got it and everything, but it was just all liquid. Well, mostly liquid. I was like, man, this isn't worth it. The other ones are better. The Now I don't know about taste, and I don't know if people compare taste and all that stuff. To me, they taste the same, but I was like, it's a better deal, more value from the dollar store pickles. So yeah, I told her let's just go back and get some more because she wanted to make another order once those were done, and I was like, no, it's not, man, it's not worth it. So then we went back to the dollar store and we got like 7 jars, and yeah, she did eat them all. So she was on a pickles kick, and she might be pregnant. We don't know, but we're gonna get a dollar store pregnancy test, maybe. I'm joking. I don't know where she went, but I was listening to last night's cast or yesterday's cast about nutrition, and I did send her the information to Dr. Barbara O'Neill. I did notice that her original verified account got taken down, which is, I mean, isn't that a sign? If a doctor, I don't remember what they're called. She's not like an official doctor, but she's recognized as a doctor because of the medicine that she talks about. What is it called? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But they ended up taking her account down, but she has another one. So I followed that one and I gave her the information. So I don't know if she posted it in the description or not, but
What?
yeah, Dr. Barbara O'Neill's
Yes, I
information.
did. Yep.
Okay.
The first one that you told us about, and then the second one. But I didn't tell them about how that lady's thing keeps getting
Yeah,
taken down. Did you tell them about
that's what I
that?
was telling her right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
I
part I
was
didn't.
telling her about that.
God, I'm so
Yeah.
out of breath.
Where did you go?
I had a I had a parasite.
Oh,
I got tutu
parasite.
mites.
No.
Yes. I'm a raccoon with worms, but he still
Did you
loves
know?
me.
Yes, yes, I do love you. Did you know? Fun fact that silk comes from worms. I don't know the science. Go look it up if you want to, but
No,
silk, the thing that people love to use as pillowcases and put their face all up in it. I think it's like
and wear it on
um,
their head like a bunny.
right, right. But yeah,
Really?
it's made of worms, or not worms, but something that
Gross.
the worms produce or
Mucus.
something. Yes,
Oh my god. So I can make my own
yes,
silk with my own mucus.
yes, yes.
Nice.
Ew,
Shit, now I have another artistic
gross.
trait. Yeah.
Oh, hell
I
no.
am so valuable. Valuable.
Don't do
Mm.
it.
And
I
it's
love
not
you, but
just
don't do
any mucus, it's raccoon mucus.
it.
Yes.
It cuts
Mhm.
through bags and stuff. It's
What?
acid.
Oh,
It cuts through bags.
my mucus?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, babe.
Mhm.
He's taking out the trash and then it just falls through.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying
It's
to
o-
do better.
it's okay. It's
See?
okay because I love you.
Yes. Yes, he does. And I appreciate it.
Would it offend you if I was? Because honestly, I don't even know how the hell I don't gag when I go through the trash. But or not go through the trash, but when I'm taking the trash out,
Hmm.
because I do have a. What is it with me? I
I
need to stop. I'm just not gonna be on the show anymore. I was gonna say I do have a gag reflex, okay? And sometimes I touch things and it makes me just not knowing what it was.
Yeah, like
If I
goop,
knew,
like the goop man on the bus.
oh,
The goop,
oh my god,
the goop.
ugh. But yeah, just not knowing what it is and stuff, and I touch things and they're wet, and I'm not expecting it, and ugh, it gives me the.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not saying just you. Like it seems like every time I touch something, it's wet. That's what she said. That's not what she said. That's what he said. That's what I said. I'm gonna get in trouble now.
Mhm.
No, but like things that you wouldn't suspect or wouldn't even expect to be wet, somehow it's wet when I touch it, and I'm like, fucking, what the hell am I touching?
Mhm.
But yeah,
You
I'm
know what I
surprised
need
that I
to start
haven't
doing? Like,
gagged
because
one.
when I'm at your house, like when I
Hmm.
throw up in the bin, like I guess I let it sit in there. Oh my god, I'm disgusting. What I need to start doing is taking it out as soon as I'm done instead of just having it sit in the bathroom. Cause yeah, that is gross. And sometimes I do
But
throw up all over the bin.
you do? You
I
don't
think
tell me?
so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. That's gonna be enough of that. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it out every time I barf. I'll take it
Okay, so
out.
then
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to invest in some strong bags, and I'm gonna
Well,
put
just the Dollar Tree
absorbent.
ones. I mean, they're not gonna break apart if you take them out right away. So if I
Well,
take
that's
it out
what.
right away, it'll be fine.
Oh, so you think it's because it sits there that that's what cuts through it? You're like, what, baby? Did your mic die, babe? Oh no, where did Audie go? I don't know, babe, if you're talking to me, but I can't hear you. Your microphone died or something. But we're done talking about vomit and gag reflexes. Maybe. Oh no, where is she? I'm scared. Baby. Mm, type in the chat if you can hear me. Because I can't hear you. But maybe you're gonna have to restart this one. Oh shit, there she is. What? Oh, and you didn't charge the other one. You're gonna have to plug in your mighty mic. Your mighty mic. Oh well, we can't do the cast without you. I don't like talking to these people. I'm kidding. Jeez, you're just gonna talk to me in the chat, baby. Do something. Plug in your mic, or plug in the other mic, or plug in your headphones and connect it that way. The your ears. Oh no, you didn't charge those either. We're just not gonna talk anymore. That's it. It's over. I'm done. Bye. Oh, okay. She said, okay, hold on. She'll be back. There's a slight delay too, so if it's taking a while for me to respond, then that's why. But let's see what else were we gonna talk about today. Oh, today is Random Friday though. That's pretty cool. How was your week? How's the family? Like I said, I went to Dollar Tree today. I went to Bath and Body yesterday to pick up an order for someone. But yeah, they told me that the order was lost, and then they asked me if I had picked it up, and I was like, don't they have to show an ID when they come pick up an order? Does it look like I've been here before? Did you see me yesterday? And then she gave me the order, and then I was like, do you need to see my ID? She's like, oh no, you're fine. And I'm like, no wonder shit gets lost here. I need to do better.
Can you hear me?
But that was yesterday. And then I ate
Can
pizza,
you hear me?
and then I did a cast about healthy food
Mama!
and healthy eating. So
Bet.
Okay, then.
Bet.
I hear her.
Baby.
Okay, maybe not.
Bet.
And then
Baby.
Fish Fry Friday we should do.
Oh my gosh.
Baby. I can hear you on the cast, but
Can you hear me?
this is funny.
Baby.
I'm listening to. Oh no, this is horrible. It's like 20 seconds delay, but I can.
Baby.
Oh, I hear you now. Yes,
Mm.
I hear you. I hear you, baby.
Bet.
I can hear you.
Hi,
Oh my
babe.
god. Hi, babe.
Hold on. I need to bring
Yeah.
the mic closer to me. Hold on.
Yeah. That was funny. The slug got her. Did you plug in the mics?
Did you say the slut got me?
Yeah, the slug got you. And
Okay.
there.
No.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh.
good, man.
So do you, babe.
Now more for you.
Mm-hmm.
No more for you.
Yeah, all my devices are dead. My headphone's dead. Mic 1 is dead. Mic 2 is dead. It's fine. You
Yep.
heard me. You heard me.
Yes, I heard you. I hear you.
Ugh, that was scary.
I know. What were you saying before that? We were talking about pickles, weren't we?
No, we're talking about vomit. My vomit.
Oh yeah.
How my vomit is nice and silky.
No,
Yes, babe.
no more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I was gonna say we lost the screen. What is
Uh-oh.
going on?
It's just, yeah, I'm just not prepared for anything on this side.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's fine. It's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a rough week.
Fuck yeah, I did. And it's slowly passing.
It's too slow.
Hmm.
It's too slow.
Yeah, for me it's too slow.
And you want longer days.
Yes, I do.
How do you want longer days?
You said how or why?
Yes. Why? Why? How? What are you gonna do with it?
Do a lot more stuff. Are you kidding?
No.
Yes. Yes, I need longer days so I can do more artworks. I can do more house chores. I can like have an hour or two by myself, like to like just not do shit, and then more hours to do deliveries and just everything. Just
Mm-hmm.
everything. Mhm.
I see how it is. You didn't mention spend time with me.
That's
I don't
where
love you.
spend time with myself comes in.
Oh.
Because I get that plus all night with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nights are good.
Mm-hmm. Because you and I, we spend like 10 hours in the bed together. So.
Yeah.
And I need an additional 2 hours. So that's 12 hours with babe.
True.
Is that love?
Yes.
Or is that obsession?
It's obsession. I'm obsessed with you.
Yes. I'm obsessed with you, shit. After last night.
Don't be nasty.
Okay.
You're gonna make people
Yes.
jealous.
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 Mm-hmm.
But Yeah,
What
spades.
was your topic though? Because you said that you wanted to talk about love. So, what's up with
What is
that?
love? That's what I wanted to talk about. No, actually, you know what it was? I heard something where somebody said, if you love someone, let them go. And if they come back to you, they're yours. And then it made me think, like,
That's a
what did the
toxic ass
original?
relationship. That's not love. If you go back to a motherfucker, yeah, that's toxic. You're damaging
You think so?
yourself on purpose. Well, fuck yeah. Because I mean, you got to look at it from like a narcissistic like person that you're leaving, right? And that's what
Well,
narcissists say.
there's different circumstances to why people can't be together. So, like, let's just
True.
say that you go off to school, right? You're in love with someone, but school is more important, or you're you're trying to get your family out of a situation, so you have to leave for school, and you lose contact with this person, and then they come back to you. I mean, I don't think anybody really expects you to like put your life on hold for them.
Mhm.
But if they come back to you, do you take them back? Do you give you guys like a real chance? Is that what real love is? Taking someone back when they
Mm,
come back to you? But so the whole
I
point was, I don't even think that that's what somebody meant when they said that. I think what that means, or what they meant when they said that, was because obviously if you're with someone, you're not gonna hurt them. If you're hurting them, then that's not real love. But when you know that you're with someone and that you're not good for them, that you cause them pain, or that being with you is toxic, you should love them enough to let them go, to not want to keep them and be like, oh no, you're mine, and if you can't be with me, then you won't be with anyone. So that's psycho shit. But
right.
if you do love someone and you know that you're not the best for them, or that you're just not the best version of yourself yet, you should let them go. That's what love is, to, in my opinion. It's not selfish. It's not like I said, oh, if I can't be with you, then nobody can. I think
Mm.
if you really truly love someone, you won't hurt them by wanting to keep them in a toxic relationship. I think that that's what they meant when they said that. Like the whole, if they come back to you, then it's true love or whatever. I don't. I think that that's something that someone added after. But I think the original phrase was, if you love someone, let them go. But that means if you're hurting them, or if you're just not good enough for them.
Mhm. I don't know. I just don't really like believe that. Like if you're so much in love with someone, and if that's what real love is, then why leave each other in the first goddamn place? It's almost like, yeah, one, because it almost seems one-sided though. So it's almost like, okay, like if you know you're a shit person, why don't you change alongside that person? And it would be different, or it would be like, okay, if you're gonna play that, oh, I don't want this person to see me at my worst, I want to get better and blah blah blah, then that's the part where you need to go to fucking therapy. Because why do you have to let someone go if you love them so much, when it's you're the one
Because
that
you're
needs to
hurting
make
them.
the, you're not hurting them if you're okay, like emotional and like physical, then yes, like don't expect the bitch to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like don't say that shit. If the bitch love you, she'll come back. You need a fucking change. That's your fault. Like don't say like, oh, if she really loved me, she'll come back, even though I beat the hell out of her every night. Like, or I cheat on her all the time. Like if it's really love, or if I'm meant to love this person, they'll come back to me. Fuck all that, and fuck you. You know what I mean? But it's almost like if you need some changing to do, then I would say go talk to a psychiatrist, because they're the only ones that could determine if you're capable of change, and they could probably determine how long it's going to take, and do a single session and then do a couple session, and be like, you know what, you need to tell your significant other that, you know what, like, we need to be apart, so that I could change, I could heal with this particular therapist, and then the therapist can talk to the other person and be like, you know what, this is the best thing for you, while he's healing and getting himself right. Like I think there's just different levels to it, and different like life happenings that's gonna determine, like, okay, like, what are you trying to change when you're precisely at this stage in your life where you're supposed to be. I think that has a lot to do with it, don't you think?
I just think people have the wrong idea of what love is. So there's some couples out there that are toxic for each other. They're constantly breaking up, getting back together, and they think that they get back together because that's true love. And they keep coming back to each other because it's true love. Well, true love wouldn't hurt you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
And if you really truly love them and being with you is hurting them, then let them go. That's how you love someone, by letting them go. If you're causing them pain. I'm not saying obviously if you're in a loving relationship to leave them and see if they come back to you. That's stupid. I would never say that. I'm saying if you're hurting someone or someone is hurting you, let them go.
People aren't even in that kind of mindset to be strong enough to say to them or themselves, or admit to themselves that, oh, I'm
Yeah.
hurting them, I'm gonna let them go. Like, they can't even determine that. Like, they can't even be like, oh, I'm hurting you, I'm gonna let you go, unless it's some self-pity shit. Unless it's like, oh, I'm gonna say this just to get them to be like, oh, no, 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 I'm gonna stay with you and stay beside you and things like that. And it's like, how do you even feel after hearing that? Because um when, like with my previous relationship with Will, um there were plenty of times that I played that. Like, I was like, you know what, like, I get mad at you all the time, like I bitch you out all the time, like I'm just angry at you and I can't even tell you why, like you just annoy me and shit like that, but I do love you. But like, it was just, I was like just playing that shit. And I don't think I was playing games. I think I was just being real with him. Like, it's like, oh, you're a good dude. I do love you, but you piss me off. Like, I can't stand you.
Mhm.
Like, you're a good person, but I don't think you're a good person for me. And every time he told me, like, oh, I'm with you, I love your family, and we'll get through it, and blah, 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 I didn't know what to feel. I didn't know if I was like, oh, that's so sweet, or if I was like, oh my God, you're annoying. Like, I
Mhm.
couldn't even, like, it was just like I was numb. Like, I was like, yeah, you're actually making it worse. But it was like I just stayed stuck like that. So when I told him, like, oh, I love you, I think we should, like not be together, or at least not live together. You know what I'm saying? But I think for him it was like, oh, I love you and I'll stay with you for anything,
Mhm.
through anything. And I was just like, yeah, no. Like, it sounds good, but the more he would talk, the more it was pissing me off. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying. Like, when someone says that to a person, what are they really feeling? Like, does it just make them be like, oh, okay, so she's cool with it, me fucking around with her all the damn time. And it's like, that's wrong, but you're still continuing to do it even after the woman said that she loves you and she'll stick with you. So it's like a man's, or I'm not trying to, like, genderize everything, but I'm just saying, for instance, like, that's what people that cheat, they're gonna be like, oh, well, shit, like, she really does love me, or he really does love me. Like, when is enough enough? When you quit doing that shit. And that's not love. That's more like, it's toxic, but you don't even want to say the word toxic, because you don't want to, no one wants to be portrayed like they're the toxic one. They're like, oh no, fuck that, like, they're toxic. Like, she know that I'm cheating on her, she's still, but she still wants me, she's the one that's toxic. And
Mhm.
it's like, yeah, both of you guys aren't right. And
Yeah.
yeah, nobody knows what love is. I just think it just depends on, do they themselves have self-love? Do they love the life that they're in? Do they love the body that they're in? Do they love their situation, their living situation? Do they love, because I just think that love has to come all the way around for it to be a loving relationship. Because, I mean, I'll say it, I don't think that loving each other is, for modern people. I don't think that's enough because a lot of things do play in a loving relationship. Like, you really want to be in love with a man who don't pick up after himself? Because you could be fine with it now, but then later on you're just gonna be like, fuck, like he can't even fucking pick up after himself. Yeah, you love him, but it's kind of like, I don't love that side of him. But like, people just think that, oh, you guys been together for like 2 years, 3 years, like, oh, that's real love. And like, to us old heads, like 2 3 years ain't enough, because it'll take you 2 3 years to fucking find out the like how that person really is. And people, they don't even exceed 15 years anymore. So I mean, I don't know, like, yeah, like, what is love really? And yeah, we could know the general love between two people and what it should be for it to work. But if you both are out into the world, like, there are a lot of things that come along with it that you're actually taking home to the home where you guys love in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yay.
I think love shouldn't be, or should be, you and that person. It shouldn't be you versus that person. Like, going through stuff should be things that the outside world is making you guys go through. For example, you can't control your family, right? Whatever happens, even if you don't live with them, even if you just don't really interact with them, you see them once in a while, but they say something and it affects your relationship. But so that's somebody on the outside putting your relationship through something. But it should be you and your partner versus the issue. It shouldn't be you and your partner versus each other. So I think if it's true love, it should be that way. It should be you and your partner versus the problems, or versus the issues, or versus like just the things that you have to deal with, but you're dealing with them together. It shouldn't be I love you so you can't have friends. It shouldn't be I love you and you can't be out there with coworkers or whatever. It shouldn't be control. It shouldn't be like the tighter I hold on to you, the more I love you. And that's what people are making it seem like now. Like, oh, if you don't give me your passwords and if you don't give me everybody's information, like everybody in your contact list, if I don't have access to all of your stuff, your phone, your wallet, everything, then you don't love me.
Mm.
And it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Love should be trust. It should be companionship. It should be peace. When you're outside in the world and you're coming home, it shouldn't be like, oh fuck, I gotta deal with her now. It shouldn't be, oh fuck, I gotta pick up after him now. It should be like, it's us. This is our home. It's she's my peace or he's my peace. I'm coming home from a rough day or from just a fucked up day, and I'm coming home to someone that loves me. That is love. Is peace, understanding, trust. So I think that people just don't even know what the hell love is anymore. They're calling all these, like, it was trending, what, like 2 years ago or a year ago, where if you weren't in a toxic relationship, if you guys weren't physically fighting out in the streets in front of people, then you didn't love each other. And going through something like that and staying together, that's what people categorize as love. And that wasn't true love. I think people just took something that was bad and tried to make it acceptable. And it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been the normal. And it was normal for a whole fucking year. I noticed that if it wasn't a toxic relationship, then people didn't even care about it. We saw it with celebrities. We see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what true love is, in my opinion. If you love someone that you know that there's something that you can't change, or even if it's something you don't recognize, but you see that your partner is always sad, or they're always worried, or they're always like you are an issue to them. You should love them enough to, first of all, accept your flaws and want to work on it. But if you can't, if you've already tried to do everything that you can, that it's in your control, and you still can't make them happy, then you have to let them go. Being able to let someone go because you're hurting them or you're not giving them 100% of yourself, that's love to me.
So did I really love him?
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I don't think I did either. But
And I think when he would say, or when he thought like, well, I love you and I'm going to stick with you and I'm going to go through these things with you. I love you and I love your family. I think his truest act of love was when he left. I think that that's when he really showed that not only does he love you, but he loves himself. He respects himself more than being in a relationship where he wasn't happy, he wasn't respected. I think that that's when he showed you just how much he actually loved you. Because yeah, he could have stayed through all of that. He could have stayed longer than he did, and it would have probably just gotten worse.
right, I
It would
agree.
it
Mhm.
would have probably gotten to the point where either you left because you were done with it, like you were fed up. Like at some point it stopped. Like I don't want to compare a person to a piñata, but it's kind of the same thing. Like once you pop the piñata and all the candies come out, like it's really not even fun to try and like what are you doing now? It's already broken. Why are you even hitting it? It's kind of like that whole beating a dead horse. Like there's no fun in that. There's no point in that. So I think it was. I don't think it was love. I think it was almost like a power thing. Like you felt powerful knowing that you had someone that you could. I don't want to say that you specifically did it this way, but you were treating him like shit because you knew you could get away with it.
Yeah, control, power.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and like at some point, I'm sure it wasn't even fun for you anymore. It was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm. I don't think it was like, why am I doing this to him? It's like, why am I doing this if it's not fun for me anymore?
Mhm. Right.
But it took for him to be like, I do love her, but I can't stay here anymore. I have to leave because this isn't good for either one of us.
Mhm.
That's the reason why I say that his final act was an act of love, leaving, not just for you, but for himself.
Mm.
I don't think that he left or left you thinking one day she'll realize that she loves me and she'll come back to me. I think
Oh
when he
no.
left, he was done,
Yeah, right. I think so
and I think
too.
that's
And
what
I'm
I'm
glad
saying.
that that's how it went because
And that's what I'm
we
saying. I think it. I'm sorry, go.
no, it just would have been a vicious cycle. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, that's what people are stuck in now. People are like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's people that actually say the more we fight for each other, the more we love each other, or the more it should show other people that we do love each other. But if you loved someone, you wouldn't put them through that shit. You wouldn't cheat on them. You wouldn't hurt them. You wouldn't cause them any pain. So no, it's not love. People are trying to like make things fit into their own little twisted minds and shit. That they're like, oh, but we put each other through hell, but we love each other, and that's why we stay together, and that's why we're stronger than other people. And that's not true. That's
Mhm.
not real love.
Mhm.
That's control. That's obsession.
That's abuse.
It is abuse,
Mhm.
and people are calling it love, and it's not. I think it's kind of sad to say that. I don't even know if we're ever gonna get back to what true love is, because I don't think the people that know what true love is are dying. Like they're the dying generation.
Yeah. It's like when people ask the older generation like, "Oh, how long have you guys been together?" And they're like, "Oh, we've been together 58 years." And motherfuckers can't even get through like 2 3 years, and they have like children,
Yeah.
they have like they're stuck with a mortgage and car notes, and children, and jobs that they feel that they can't get out of, and to get ahead, like they're literally stuck with one another.
Have you ever heard like older couples that have been together for that long describe like their worst fights?
No,
Have you ever?
do
No,
you have
but
one to tell?
There was this one old man that I think he was like 85 or something like that. And his wife was no longer here, and they were like, "How
Aw.
long were you guys married for?" And then he's like, "Oh, she just passed away like last year, and we were together for a long time." And then they asked him like, "What was the worst fight you guys ever had?" And then he was like, "I was outside raking the leaves, and she wasn't holding the bag for me, and I got annoyed that I had to do it all myself." And that was their worst fight. That was their worst fight. People nowadays are like, "Oh yeah, I dragged her down the street, like I ran her over with my car, or like you know,
Holy shit.
I shot him
Yeah.
in the foot." And it's like, dude, these people that have been like together longer, their fights are not even real fights.
Mm-hmm.
Their disagreements are like not. I don't want to say petty, but they're so small that it's like, what's the worst thing that your wife has ever done to you? Oh, she didn't agree with me having a steak. Like that's the worst thing that she's ever done to you.
Yeah. Aw, I like
Like
that. That's cute. That's honest.
yeah,
That's petty.
yeah. She
Oh
wouldn't let
my
me have a
god.
16 ounce. She said it was bad for me. I had to eat a 12 ounce. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. I think at some point people started normalizing it for themselves. Like, oh, if we're not beating each other up in public or like dragging each other down the street with our cars, then we don't love each other. Like that's true love if we actually stick together through that, and it's not.
Yeah, like a minimal
And I
fight
hate.
isn't, it's not displaying, it's almost like, oh, because you don't fight with me, you're too cool, you're too chill about it.
Yeah,
You don't care enough about me. Or you
yeah,
must think that this relationship ain't shit. And the reason why I know that is because I used to think like that. And sometimes I do feel myself slipping into that because Rob is really chill. Like nothing really freaks him out, like yeah, like nothing really like startles him or like is big enough for him to have any kind of reaction, I guess. For me, I'm very like, oh my god, like I'm that kind of person. Like I'm very expressive.
explosive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so when I feel devastated or really hurt about something, and then when I share it with him, and when I'm watching his ass react, he's like, "Oh, that sucks," and I'm just like, "That's it? That's fucking it? Like that's it? That's all you gotta say? Like that's really what I want to say?" But I have to sit back and be like, okay, like I know what he's gonna do. I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna come up with solutions, and I know me. I'm gonna find problems to those solutions. I'm gonna be like, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but for him, he's gonna be like, okay, well, we'll just try this, and then we'll see what happens. And if this other thing happens, then we'll figure it out, and then we'll try to fix it, and then we'll just see how it goes. And for me, it's like, no, it's crumbling apart now. So for me, it's like I want to jump all the way ahead of that, and I want his ass to crumble with me. But it's
Yeah,
like,
but then what
okay, if we
happens if we
both,
both crumble?
right, that's what I was just gonna say. Like
Uh,
he wouldn't be up there to pull me out because I pulled him down with me in the ditch, and now we're stuck
yeah,
here until the mud
exactly.
dries, and we can actually climb our way out together. And then when we get to the top, it's gonna be like, mm-hmm. See what happens? See what happens when you pull me down and we had no fucking way of getting out. See, so that's where I have to chill out and be like, okay, I'm gonna go cry in a corner by myself. And sometimes I have to be honest with you, babe, I don't like that. Because sometimes
Yeah,
when I get like that, you're just like, oh, okay, well, hit me up when you're done. Not saying that that's what you say, but it's almost like you're saying that. Like I just feel like you're not there, like with me. Like you're just
Yeah.
okay with leaving me alone. And honestly, like I don't like that because I have to deal with real life things by myself already. And yeah, we're in it together spiritually, but emotionally, I need that too. And the emotion part of it is part of the modern. So if you're already not here with me in modern, I need you to be there with me in emotion. And sometimes I feel like I'm not getting that. But
Mm.
I am trying to understand that like when I have issues and like I'm just devastated or I'm just really like heartbroken about something, like I do try to, I guess, do it your way because you do see things for me, and when you predict those things, you're mostly right. But at that moment, it's not good enough for me, and I do need some emotional support.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm over here hugging our son's dinosaur. His emotional support dinosaur. But yeah,
That's
like to me, I think that's
creepy.
love. Like trying to understand your partner and then like hearing what your partner needs and like helping them get through it, by giving them the things that they need. And I know it's going to be hard because all the games that you guys play back and forth, you're not sure what's real and what's playing games. But
Yeah.
I mean, you if you guys know each other long enough, I think you'll know when the person's just playing games, and then that's when you got to put your foot down.
Um, I obviously I don't like hearing you cry. I don't. Um, I always feel like, what can I do to fix it? What can I do to help you? So I don't like in my mind. I don't think that it helps you if I just hold you while you're crying. Because to me, I feel I should be doing something else to fix this, so that you stop crying, so that it's not hurting you. So when I it hurts to see you cry, and then sometimes when it's like over things that I feel like I can't fix that. I don't know what you need right now. I think that that's when I shut down and I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna sit over here while you sit over there, and because I don't know what it is that you need, and I think we're getting better at telling each other, or at least you telling me, like, I just need you to listen, or I just need you to hold me, or I just need you to be here with me. Because, like I said, my first instinct is to find a way to fix it, find a way to fix the problem so that it's not a problem anymore, or do something so that it doesn't hurt you. So I'm, I guess, more aware of it now, and
Mm-hmm.
I try. I mean,
Yeah, you do
I
try.
think, um, I know that it's not ideal for you to be like, you need to hold me right now, and this is what I need. But sometimes you have to do that because like how you said that I find solutions to problems and you find problems to solutions. If I'm seeing the solution in front of us and I'm like, why are you crying? It's like, it's simple. It's right there. Just do it. And you're like, I don't want to just do it.
Yeah, I
I
do get
don't
like
want
that.
to just do it right now. Like, give me a second to cry and then I'll do it. Like, yes, I know it's there. I know the solution's there. So it just doesn't, it's just something that I'm like, okay, but it'll stop the pain if you actually do it, get it done right now. But I know that you need to feel it sometimes. You need to sit in it sometimes. So,
I need comfort.
yeah.
Like I guess I want validation that what I'm feeling
But how do
is
I do that when
understood.
when the issue.
Understand how much it means to me. Like, yeah, you found a solution, and to you it fixes everything. But for me, it's like was it something that I've done? You know what I'm saying? It's like a kid that blames himself for, let's say, being ugly. And because of them being ugly, they don't have friends. And for you, like, your response to, like, oh, you're not, those kids are just bullies, you're beautiful, but I still
No,
feel ugly.
no, I don't sugarcoat shit. I would be like, yes, you're ugly, but there's other uglies out there, and go find them. Be friends with the other uglies that feel the same way as you. That's
but
my solution to
but
it.
it's not enough though, because it's what I'm feeling, or it's what the person's feeling. And
Yeah,
it's almost like you are not sugarcoating it, but you're stepping over it. And it's like
yeah,
we're still down on the ground crying, and you're just like, pick yourself up, dust yourself up, and it's not that big of a deal. But it's like, I'm still hurt though.
yeah.
See, like that, and it's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, there's a solution, okay, fine, I'll do it. And then when it's done, everything's good to go, and you're just like, see, that's not a big deal. But it's like, yeah, but you couldn't just hug me, you couldn't just hold me. It's almost like
Mm.
you don't want to touch me, or like you think it's useless to tend to me. And that's why, as a child, I had a lot of resentment towards adults, because every time I told on a bully for bullying me, and it was like, oh, well, you both go to the principal's office, and it's like, why do I have to go? And then when we
Mm.
both get there, it's just like, hey, you kids, you better get along. And just because the bully's talking to me and saying, like, oh, I'm sorry, like, that one sorry is good enough for the adults. And it's like, there you go, now you guys can just all be friends. And then when we
Mm.
step out of the office, like, you're still a fat girl.
Mm.
So that's
Right.
almost like what you're saying. Like, yeah, I'm sorry that you're fat, or I'm sorry that you're ugly. See, that's kind of like what you're doing. And it's just like, okay, okay, all right, I'm ugly. That's why I was so used to being rejected. I was so used to being called names. And I was angry with the adults because they never protected me. They
Right.
never, like, sat down and, like, is that all what's bothering you? Is that the only kid? Or, like, they're not into anything else other than just that particular incident. And once that incident is over with, oh, everything's all good in my classroom.
Mm.
And it's just like, you don't understand that me being bullied is affecting me learning. See, that's why I don't know mathematics, because this happened in math class. See, so that's why it's like, you never fix the problem just being like, yeah, you're that, but it's all good. Just find other people that suck at shit just like you, and they suck me in handicap class. See, so it's like, okay, so I'm handicapped. See, like, and you gotta realize what it does to a child and how a person is now. That's why when I didn't get any emotional support from the guys that I dated, it was just like, yeah, you're incapable. You are incapable of giving me a hug when I feel down. But yet you want children, but yet you want daughters, and here you're cheating on women, but you want daughters. See, like,
Mm.
and it's like, you can't have kids if you are unable, incapable, or you think it's fucking useless to hug someone when they feel bad, or when they feel down. Like, oh, chin up, kid, buck up, kid. And it's just like, all right, coach. Like, and then it's like,
Mm.
it's not a relationship anymore. Like you can't take care of someone. Like cuz us women, we are fragile species. We need emotion. We need support. We need a cry. We need a hug. We need to be held. We need to be kissed, and we need to be looked at. And for motherfuckers, it's like we're doing the most. And it's just like, I don't understand how you can just turn me away and expect me to give you children. Because when our daughter falls and hurts herself, oh, buck up, kid, dust yourself off. We don't cry around here. You don't make that face. And it's just like, damn. Like she just needs support from her dad. Like to dry her tears, teach her how to heal her own wounds. Like and that's just crazy how people just think that that's the way to be. Like whether it's your significant other, or it's your children, or it's people that you really love. Love is drying their tears, picking them up and hugging them and holding them until they're really okay. Listen to them, ask them things. Like don't just because you're never gonna allow them to like that's how you guys stop each other from opening up to one another. That's why I was resentful. As soon as adults turned me away, it was like, all right, you don't love me. You don't care about me. You don't care if I learn anything or not. You don't care if I'm social with these other kids or not. You don't care if I'm playing with a bunch of kids or if I'm playing by myself. And if I'm playing by myself, you don't see that's a problem. Dude, I used to sit on the wall because during recess, if you sat along the wall, you were in trouble. And when I sat along the wall, the teachers were like, I don't remember putting you in timeout. And I'm like, I'm not. I don't have anyone to play with. Oh, then they step over me. And I'm just like, well, I'd rather be in fucking detention. I'd rather be in timeout. That'll teach the other kids to not fuck with me. Yeah. See, that's why I'm saying, like, there has to be that emotional stuff, because if you keep stepping over me, not you in particular, but like people, if you step over people and then all of a sudden there's a change in attitude towards you, don't be fucking surprised. You kick that shit off. Because my exes, they'll be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. All right. That's a treatment that they gave me. And I'm just like, see, I know they were just too cool with it, because they don't want to get into it. They don't want to hear what's wrong with me, because they don't want to hear that it's them. See, that's why if you don't want that resentment, man, like if you don't want to hear it straight up, you do not love that person. You don't care about that person. If you're just like, oh my God, here she go again. You don't love that person. You don't see that they're hurt. You only give a fuck about yourself. That's not love. If you don't love them, tell them.
Let them go.
Yeah, let them go. But that's not love, though. Like, oh, I'm gonna let them go because I love them. Fuck that. You don't fucking love them, because you wouldn't let them go. You would change and you would try. You're just a piece of shit. Let the other person be loved by someone else that could love them more than you loving them, if you really love them at all. Because you're keeping them from being happy. And that's intentional.
Well, that's what I meant when I said let them go.
Nah, fuck that. Because for modern people, they don't care. They don't care about someone else's happiness. For them, they're just gonna be like, alright, I don't love her. Fuck, I'll just let her go. That's not, oh, because I love her. It's because you don't love her. Like, you don't love her. You don't love her. There's nothing about, oh, it's because I love her, I'll let her go. No, you just straight don't love her. Fuck all that other shit because you don't mean that shit. You just don't love her. And if you're holding on to this bitch because she's your narcissistic supply, she's giving you stability. She has a whip and you don't. She has a driver's license and you don't. She can get you weed, money for the weed, drinks, a place to stay. Yeah, you don't love her. You're using her for it because this bitch is supplying you. But see, they're not gonna let them go because it has nothing to do with love. It's that they're their supply.
Yeah.
And the only way a motherfucker will let her go is if he found another bitch to lay up with that is gonna secure him, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, shit, I'm out. You're on your own." And once that other bitch can't supply his ass anymore, guess where he's gonna go back? Oh, but is it love? Oh, if he comes back to me, it's love.
No.
Have a fucking bitch confused.
Okay.
But no, that's how people
That's a whole
nowadays are
different story.
perceiving it. Hmm?
Yeah. I said that's a whole different story.
Yeah, for sure. But this is a never-ending topic. And it's gonna keep going that way for a really long time. And that's what's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've been on for like 4 hours and it's only been an hour and 21 minutes.
You know what I was just thinking? Well, not right this second, but I
What?
was thinking when we start the show, I should type the time in the chat because I can't tell how long we've been on unless
Yeah.
I like remember what time we kicked it off on. But for right now, yeah, I was gonna say, damn, how long have we been on?
Mm-hmm.
But you're the one that has the countdown over there or the time
Over there.
over there.
Oh
Yeah,
no, you're getting sleepy.
no, I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting a slight headache though.
Yeah, I still got my fucking headache. And I was
Yeah,
supposed to go out and do deliveries tonight.
and you're supposed to do something else at the house.
Yeah, I didn't even do that yet.
Well, go do it
Let all
now.
the negativities gather here because you guys are about to get smoked out.
Yeah, I should
About
do
to
it
get
too.
smoked, son.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
should do it too. I should have done it when I cleaned my room. I
Yeah.
cleaned everything. Everything.
Everything. Everything.
Everything. I kind of want to put my books away. I should start
Mm.
reading them. Huh?
Yeah, you know what? Audible keeps charging me every month, and I haven't
What the hell?
clicked. Well, I haven't clicked on a book for like an entire month.
I thought
So
you
no, I didn't.
canceled it.
I
Oh my
wanted to,
gosh.
but I missed the date.
Well, do it
But
now.
well, you know what? I thought that if I canceled my membership, that they would take all of my credits, and I'm just like, nah, fuck that. That's what I was telling you. Like, throw me some books, and then I'll throw them back at you.
No.
But there's actually some books I don't want to buy, so I'll let you
Yeah,
know how
go on a
much credits
shopping
I
spree.
have. Huh?
Go on a shopping spree and then cancel your account.
Yeah, I might.
Man,
I'm getting not
so
smart again.
I got an email like 2 days ago about, oh no, not 2 days ago, like half a week ago of the Hulu prices going up, and I've had my Hulu account for years, ever since it came out, and I was like, yes, I have stuff on my list that I started watching, but I haven't finished it, and then for like almost a whole year, I never even opened the app, but I was still paying for it. So I was like, man, if the prices go up to $9.99, it's not worth it anymore. I don't use it as often as I should. Um, there's other things, other apps that I use that are free, that are better, that those shows are on. So I was like, you know what? I think after so many years, and last year, I think it was last year, when we got that other one, or you got that one,
Mm-hmm.
that account. Um, I saw that it had a feature where you can not suspend it for 6 months, but they would only charge you like $2.99. like trying to
Mm.
keep you from deleting your account, I guess.
Right, right.
So I did that. And I was like, "Ooh, now I can really watch all these." Like, like the money makes a difference. I still pay for it every fucking month. So I was like, "Oh, now I'm really gonna be able to watch my shows, right?" And
Mhm.
no, I didn't watch anything new. I didn't finish any of the stuff I already had. So when I got the email last week, I was like, "Okay, I've had it for so long, but I don't use it. At this point, it's stupid for me to continue paying for it." And now with the price hikes, I'm like, no, it's not worth it.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna pay $10 a month for something I don't use, for something that honestly, there's only like one documentary that's probably coming up that I want to watch. But if I don't get to watch it, then oh well. I'm sure I'll see it somewhere else. But other than that, like they don't really have anything new.
Mm.
So I did cancel my subscription to Hulu, and
And
it
he's
was
gonna
kind of
sign in
sad.
with mine.
It was kind of sad.
Huh?
I'm actually considering. I said it was kind of sad because I've had it for so long. It's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, but I don't want to get rid of it. But
Mhm.
it was costing me money for no fucking reason.
Mhm.
Netflix is another one. It's almost what, $16 a month for. I have the, I have the old one where you have like two devices or something like that.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
HD or whatever. Now they
Yeah.
have like ads. You can have one for $6.99 with ads. But I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe I should get rid of it too. Start
Oh
reading more books.
no.
Give up my apps.
Why don't you switch out? Why don't you cancel Hulu and get yourself an Audible one? That way,
No, that's
like
14
you're.
bucks. That's $14 a month. I
Well,
get
if
that same
okay,
stuff
if you
on
get rid of
Spotify.
Hulu and Netflix, and then subscribe to Audible, cause you're you're a nerd. So why don't you invest in something that's like, you know?
How about? Because I have. Let me
Because
see. I
I'm
think I
giving
have
you
two
Hulu.
boxes.
I'm giving you onto mine,
Hmm.
Hulu and Disney Plus. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how attached you are to Netflix, but just trade out one for Audible because you like reading books. And you do things around the house, so you're listening to an audiobook, then you are sitting down and like watching something.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think you're more into books than you are to like watching stuff.
No. I
Because
go through
even
phases.
the, hmm?
I go through phases.
Yeah, I know.
How about I read all the actual paperback books and hardcover books that I have before I get Audible? It
Oh,
just
there's
doesn't
book
make sense to me.
physical books that you haven't read yet.
Yeah,
Oh
tons of
shit.
them. I'm looking at one right now that I read a couple pages from. Not even pages, just a few lines from. I was like, ooh, I want to read this one, but it's been sitting there for almost 2 years now.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If I'm out doing deliveries and you give me a call and it's just like, babe, can I let you go because I'm listening to an audiobook, would you get offended?
No.
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 No. Okay.
Why
I
would you
don't
think that that
know.
would get offended?
I don't know, cause like I'm like, oh, you're gonna like choose a book over
See,
me.
that's toxic. That is toxic.
That's why I asked you, so it won't be
If someone
toxic.
someone who thinks like, oh, you'd rather educate yourself over talk to me, or you would rather
mm,
listen to a fucking book over talk to
mm.
me,
Yo,
I think
are you guys hearing this?
I think if it was like we don't talk at all, we don't talk at night, we don't talk during the day, we don't talk at all, like we really don't have any time, and you would rather do other things than talk to me, then maybe I would be like, oh, you don't want to talk to me. But no, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, fuck that, put the book away, come talk to me.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
Remember when I asked you a question and you got real offensive? Remember when I asked you, babe, do you read my journal? And then you were like, no.
Yes, I do remember that.
You're like, why do you think I be doing that? And I'm just like,
But
I was just
okay,
asking.
wait. Be honest though. When you first asked me, I was like, no. And then you took your journal, you went out the room, and then like hours later, I was like, did you really think I would read your book?
Then I was looking
No.
around like, no. No, I know you don't, but I was just
But
asking because.
you thought I got offended?
No, I'm asking you right now if you got offended.
Oh no,
But did I feel you got offended then? No.
no, I didn't,
It was
and I
just
wouldn't.
your reaction was kind of funny. But no, you want to know why I was asking you that?
More.
Because I know you don't know this. I haven't said anything to you about it, but I kind of slipped off just a little bit. But every morning, remember I told you that like after we get off the phone, I spend time with Masao.
Yeah.
Okay, I still do that when he's available, but when he's not available, I actually listen to like these short audiobooks, and then I write notes for an entire hour. So remember, like when I get up and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get something to eat or I'm gonna make me coffee, and then like an hour
Yeah.
goes by, and then you're like, what are you doing? And then I say like, oh, I'm just barely starting to eat. That's the reason why.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's why it's like I really need to kind of get back on like taking like mental notes and stuff like that.
Are these like short audiobooks like for the topics and stuff, or no?
No,
No, just
I see bullshit
listen
out in the
over.
world, and it's like I need to talk about this.
Yeah.
But
Same. That's why I said this
yeah.
whole love thing. Like people don't even know what the hell love is. Like I hear people say like, "Yeah, we beat each other up, but we keep coming back to each other, so that's true love." And I'm like, you guys are fucking morons.
Mhm.
Off each other already, damn it.
Mhm.
That's true love. No, what I was gonna say was, babe,
Yes.
baby,
Yes.
do you ever go through the stuff on your nightstand?
What nightstand?
The one next to your bed, the one with
See,
your
that should tell you
lamp.
that I don't. Like
Oh,
what
okay.
nightstand?
Well, I left something there that night. One of the nights that I was over there, actually in the afternoon, one day when you read it. See, you didn't even know it was there. It's been there for like a month.
What?
It's fine. I left you something. I wrote you something.
You did? Where?
Mhm. On your
Where?
nightstand.
On my nightstand
Yes, on
or your
top.
nightstand?
Nope, yours.
I wanna go check
No,
it,
don't get too excited.
and then I'm gonna cry. Oh my
Maybe,
god, I'm gonna cry.
maybe.
See how he just makes me cry all the time?
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay, I'll check it
Yeah,
out when we end the show.
yeah. I was gonna tell you like the day after I left it there because I was like, yeah, she's not gonna see that, but I didn't. I forgot, and then you know
So
I
really,
left
you
and all that.
forgot for a whole month, and you're trying to
No,
get.
no, I was still waiting for you to pick it up, for you to find it.
Oh no, I didn't.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
It's
I'm
fine.
sorry, babe.
I don't like. I know it's there. You're probably gonna see it anyway, but it's just something I wrote. But
Yes, babe.
so
In
are we done? So I
advance,
could get
thank
back to
you
my
for
noodles?
making me cry.
No, you're not gonna thank me, but you're welcome. Not really.
Oh my god. It's a fuck you note.
No. Why would I?
It's a
No.
Dear John letter.
Hell no. Dear John email.
Remember on Dumb and Dumber? He's like, yeah, she wrote me a John Deere letter.
John Deere,
It's Dear John. He's like, John Deere letter.
yeah.
That heavy machinery tractor company.
Yeah.
John Deere letter. I don't know if anyone caught that. Yeah.
Nah, I'm sure. Some people do. You do.
Because I'm in that field. You get it?
Uh-huh. Oh yes, babe.
Oh, you're sleepy.
No, I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go lay down for another half an hour before I leave. I'm going to try to leave at
6.
6 or maybe like 6:15, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll take another pill, drink some water,
Salt.
maybe have and have an apple sauce.
Swiss. Put the Swiss in your mouth.
Are we gonna be able to talk after the show, or you got something to do?
Yeah, we'll talk.
Yes, I want to talk to you.
Okay. Who the heck is that?
You didn't hear that? Okay, thank you for tuning
Who the
in,
hell is that?
guys. I
Who's
love
texting us,
you,
babe?
love you, babe.
Let me see your
Bye,
phone. Let me see your passwords. Give me all the stuff that so I can log into your phone.
Oh,
If you love me.
no. Oh, shit.
If you love me, you'll give me all your passwords.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me hack your phone.
Mm.
Let me hack your computer. If it's true love.
Okay, baby, I'll give you remote access.
You do that. Matter of fact, turn on your video camera. Let's talk.
Yes,
Show me your
babe.
phone.
Yes, babe.
I'm joking. Really, damn.
Nah, I'm with
That
that
really
because he knows
mean?
what's going to happen once I turn on the cam. Yes. Shit, what does Diddy
No
know
more.
about this freak show?
Shit.
Yes. Well, thank you, baby, so much for joining me on panel.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, babe. And I'll talk to you after the show cuts out.
Yep.
And thank you to everyone that has tuned into the live show. And if you're listening to this on the playback, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And we will check you guys back here on Monday. You guys have a beautiful, safe weekend. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys Monday. Peace.
Bye.